Hey guys, Tom with Permaculture Wilmington here, and I am planting these fig cuttings that I did. These are pretty big cuttings, and I got a lot of sections that had roots on them, but they were too big to plant because I didn't have enough roots on the bottom to support the amount of foliage that was going to come out in the branches. So I cut them shorter, and these are the tops of them basically. But I'm going to try planting these in the shade. This way is south. The sun's up there right now, so as spring rolls around, this area is not going to get hit real hard with sun right away. It's going to take a few weeks or maybe months before the sun really gets straight overhead and really starts baking this area, and that hopefully will give these enough time to get some roots going in spring and put out a few true leaves so they can start producing chlorophyll and putting carbohydrates in the soil. So what I'm doing here, I don't want to do a lot of work to do this, so I thought about the way I could do it with the least amount of work, and that would be to dig a hole first with the shovel, and then I'm using this auger to get out, well, if it would stay on, to get out the clay that's down there. And that's basically what you're seeing here is a lot of clay pellets that are coming up from using the auger. But man, that stuff, there's a lot of clay in that. I've already done a test, and it's 50% silt, sandy silt, and 50% clay. So there's a lot of clay in the soil. So what I'm doing is basically trying to punch a hole through the clay, or at least get down until we get more sand concentration. And I have done the test already, a texture test, and it showed that between 8 and 14 inches I was in a compaction zone, and after that it relieved, and water could continue to drain. That hydrologic conductivity could actually pass through. So I'm using compost in the bottom here. See, it's some compost I made at the other house. It could stand to use a little bit more composting, but I'm going to go ahead and use it. These are native plants, and this is native soil. Oh, by the way, these are brown turkey figs. So that's what we're planting. And I just put a little compost in the bottom and then shove that sucker down in the hole like that. Sometimes I'm kind of experimenting. I've buried a lot of these in the past, and I've had these in a bucket first of all, and in a bucket of water, so that the tops, this part, could harden off for the course of about a week. And now, and that way it's less prone to disease and insects if it stays dry on top. But I'm doing an experiment. I've done this before and it worked out great, and I've got a lot of fig trees out of it in the past. But really, I think that should be above ground to get the most benefits out of hardening it off. Otherwise, it was kind of pointless to do it. But you know, we're going to see how that works out. But I've got some above ground and I've got some below ground, and you guys can look back along the tree line here and see there's about 4 sections so far. I did every 9 paces. So that's what I'm doing. My swales out here on my food forest is going to be every 9 paces. And I've got them going in bows like this, so that they're more like swales, and they're going to catch the water as the water comes from the top of the hill, which is where I'm at right now. Everything's going that way. So big swales in here. Well, not really big, because this is predominantly flat land. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys what I was up to and really just document it for the future, so I can see exactly how productive this is, because it's not a lot of work. And then as I'm putting the soil back in here, I'm layering it. First I use the grassy stuff like this to get down in there, because that has some good microbes in it, and also the vegetation will break down, and then putting compost with that in layers. So that's pretty much the gist of it. I'm not using the clay though. I'm not putting that back in. I'm leaving that to the side, and I might use that as fill dirt in my driveway or something. But I'm still kind of debating on what to do with that, or also use it on the swales to channel water. But yeah, so that's what I'm up to, guys, and I hope you're having a great day. This is Tom and Maggie, and we are in Atkinson, North Carolina. So I hope you guys are having a great day. Bye-bye.